I'm Joel Green, and welcome to Curiosity Quest, the show that explores what you, the viewer, are curious about. Now today, our quest letter came to us from Butte, Montana. Megan wrote, "Dear Joel, I'm curious about sled dog racing, and can you do a show on it?" Well, Megan, because of you, we have traveled to the largest, the most northern state of the United States, Alaska. And that is where our exploration begins on today's Curiosity Quest. Look at it! We're here! I'm here with Tanya, and Tanya, we are joined by a lot of dogs. Where are we, first of all?
We're in Juneau, Alaska, and we're at the Sheep Creek Gold Rush Sled Dog Training Camp.
So our letter that brought us out here was Megan wanted to know about sled dog racing. And there's no snow underneath us right here, but I understand this is how you train to sled dog on snow. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, when my dad was training for the Ididarod in the late 70s, he got a VW Bug and he took the top off of it and he left the seats and he kept the brakes and the steering. And that's how we trained our dogs for the Ididarod. And I was a little 5-year-old kid back then. It's not a new idea, but we decided sometimes it'd be fun to take people with us on our training runs. So we kind of made a modern version of that, and we make it so that 6 people can come along with us.
You're still training as a musher?
Yes.
But you're just bringing people along with you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so I have a lot of fun doing that.
All right, so back up, for people who don't know, and I actually don't know the total answer to this, but what is the Ididarod?
The Ididarod, it's in a book.
A book?
Uh-huh.
Penguins.
A creature that's mixed with another creature.
Dude, I'm 10 years old.
I have no idea what an Ididarod is.
It's a snow dog race in Alaska.
It's a 1,000-mile-long race across Alaska from Anchorage to Nome through the wilderness. By dog team only. You have 1 dog team and 1 musher.
1,000-mile race.
Yep.
This is over what, like a 6-month, 9-month period?
Well, actually, John Baker just won it in 8 days, 18 hours, and 46 minutes, and he broke the record yet again. And it's been done under 9 days, more than 8 times.
No, seriously, think about it. 1,000 miles. If you pull out a map and you look at the state of Alaska, you're basically talking from one side to the other side of Alaska.
Up to the Seward Peninsula, yep.
Which is, oh my goodness, 8 days. Now, do mushers sleep, or do dogs sleep?
Well, the dogs get way more sleep than we do. I figure I got about 2 hours of sleep every 24 hours, and the dogs get more like 8 to 12 hours of sleep every 24 hours.
Wait, how is that possible?
Because when we stop, we're taking care of the dogs, we're making meals for them, making sure they get their 14,000 calories a day, and we're taking their booties off and putting their booties back on and putting their coats on and taking their coats off and making sure they have straw to sleep on.
And you said you participated in the Ididarod a couple times.
I've done the Yukon Quest, which is the other 1,000-mile-long race. So we have 2 of them, and they're both very awesome races.
Now, why would you want to go 1,000 miles in 9 days? What drives you to do that? I'm just curious.
Well, I guess I watched my dad run the Ididarod, and that became my dream. You know, it's good for children to have a dream. And so as soon as I turned 18 and I was allowed to, I decided I would run the Yukon Quest.
Wow. Are you going to do it again?
I do hope to do the Ididarod in a couple of years because my dad did it. I gotta carry on the family tradition.